Books on back pain and spinal treatments are among those that Mangione is known to have read and even reviewed online. I'm joined now by Dr. Joshua Rovner, who's an orthopedic spine surgeon who has not treated Mangione but knows all about his purported situation. Doctor, thanks so much for being on. I know that you've seen that image of the X-ray. It just looks scary to me, but what is it that you see when you see this X-ray?
So first of all, thank you for having me on. Assuming that this is Luigi's X-ray, first of all, we only see one image, so it's hard to tell too much about this, but we could tell a few things. First of all, there is a condition called spondylolisthesis, and that's basically where one vertebrae is slipped forward on another vertebrae. That could cause severe back pain, severe leg pain, and that is usually fixed with what he had here, which is called a spinal fusion procedure. That's a surgery where screws are placed in the spine to stabilize the spine and to bring the spine back to the alignment that it's supposed to be in. So it looks like this patient had a spinal fusion procedure for spondylolisthesis. In general, that's a very successful operation, but in this case, we don't know how successful it was for him.
And just to be really clear, this came from an account that is believed to be Luigi Mangione's ex account, and it was posted long before much of this had happened. So we believe that it's his own surgical X-ray, but we can't be 100% sure. But he did say to his roommates in Hawaii that his condition, quote, locks up his hips and back and causes numbness. Does that comport with the image that you saw?
Sure. And again, I'm not sure if he's talking about before the surgery or after the surgery, but either way, having a condition like this and recovering from the surgery can certainly cause locking up of the hips and the back, numbness, tingling, and can cause compression of the nerves and symptoms related to back pain and leg pain.
Can you explain what all those things are that I'm looking at? I'm just sort of fascinated because I want to say they're screws, but it just seems that they're so incredibly long.
So those are titanium screws. We call those pedicle screws. And those are the screws that are placed into the spine. And they're very strong and they hold the spine in place. The spine obviously is the basic structure of the whole body. So you need really strong and large screws to realign things and to hold things, hold the bones while they fuse together. So those screws are placed in the spine while the bones are knitting or fusing together. That they're placed for a spinal fusion operation. So we see 4 screws there. They look a little bit, the alignment doesn't look perfect, but it's hard to tell for sure if those are correctly placed or not correctly placed based on just one X-ray. And then we can see in the back that there is a rod, there's actually 2 rods connecting those screws together. So that's the spinal fusion operation, trying to connect one vertebrae to another vertebrae and to stabilize an unstable area.
So what's interesting is that Luigi Mangione told his roommate that his pain was so bad he couldn't even be intimate. But if he's the same person who's seen on video, didn't seem to have any problem making his way from a sidewalk execution onto an e-bike and traveling for 5 days and eluding, the police and running with a backpack, does it sound like someone who's suffering that badly could do that?
So first of all, not only does it not sound like that, but just watching him on these videos, watching him being brought into the police station earlier, the video that you showed before when he was being very aggressive. In general, someone who's having severe back pain or severe post-surgical pain would not be so aggressive, so physically aggressive. I didn't see any evidence that he was limping or showed any signs that he was in severe pain.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.